Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into Chronicast. We're Sarah and Hadi, and we're truly grateful you're here with us. On this channel, we share stories that are not only entertaining, but also deeply meaningful. Stories that can inspire growth, strengthen character, and guide you on your personal journey. In today's episode, we'll explore one of the most inspiring novels of all time, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This is a story about dreams, destiny, and the courage to follow your heart. So sit back, relax, and let's begin this journey together. Picture a moonlit church ruin on a hill in Andalusia. A boy sleeps beneath a sycamore tree, a flock of sheep huddled nearby, and a dream that keeps returning like a comet across the same sky. That boy is Santiago, and he dreams of treasure waiting by the pyramids of Egypt. He wakes up puzzled, but the dream leaves a spark. Soon he meets a gypsy dream reader, and then a mysterious old man with a golden breastplate who calls himself the King of Salem. The old man, Melchizedek, teaches Santiago about the idea of a personal legend, the thing you were born to do. He gives him two stones, Urim and Thummim, to help read omens when doubt clouds the path. Santiago sells his flock. This is the moment most people turn back, but he chooses to leap. Santiago arrives in Tangier, dazzled by colors, languages, and the call to prayer. Within hours, he's robbed. The money, the dream, the plan, gone. He could return home. Instead, he looks up at a dusty crystal shop on a hill and asks for work. In the crystal merchant's shop, Santiago scrubs dusty glass until it sparkles. He suggests new ideas like serving tea in crystal glasses, and the shop begins to glow. Business grows, and so does Santiago's confidence. He saves enough money to go home with a new flock, but deep inside he knows the pyramids are still calling. Santiago joins a caravan crossing the Sahara Desert. Along the way, he meets an Englishman obsessed with alchemy, the search for the philosopher's stone, and the elixir of life. The Englishman reads books. Santiago reads the desert. Both are students, both are restless. At the oasis of Al-Fayoum, Santiago sees a hawk's flight twist into a vision of war. He warns the chieftains, saving the oasis from attack. Suddenly, he is known as the seer who saved the oasis. Here he also meets Fatima, and he learns a deeper truth. Love does not chain a dream, it blesses it. A horseman in black circles Santiago. It's the legendary alchemist. He tests the boy, pushes him, and then guides him. The alchemist teaches Santiago that true alchemy is about removing what is not essential. Turn fear into courage. Turn doubt into gold. Tribal warriors capture them. To win freedom, the alchemist promises the impossible. The boy will turn into the wind. Santiago stands on a cliff and speaks to the desert, the wind, the sun, and finally to the soul of the world. A storm rises. The camp falls silent. Santiago has not vanished, but he has become possibility itself. They let him go. At last, Santiago reaches the pyramids. He digs for treasure but finds nothing. Thieves arrive, beat him, and mock his dream. Their leader laughs. I too once dreamed of treasure under a sycamore tree in a ruined church in Spain. But I was not fool enough to chase it. Santiago begins to laugh. The treasure has been calling him home all along. Santiago returns to the ruined church in Andalusia, to the roots of the sycamore. He digs, and this time his shovel strikes gold. Real treasure waiting in the earth where it all began. He promises the desert, the wind, the sun, and Fatima that he will continue his journey, but now with the right map, his own heart. Here's what Santiago taught us. Lessons you can carry like talismans. Your personal legend is specific. It wears your name. When you step toward it, doors appear where walls once stood. Omens are everywhere, but you must be quiet enough to hear them. They look like coincidences until you decide to follow them. Beginner's luck is real, not because the universe loves you only at the start, but because it wants you to start. Love is not a cage. If your dream and your love cannot walk together, one of them is false. Alchemy is inner work. Purify your intentions, and the world shows you its own purity. Remove what is not you. What remains is gold. The treasure is closer than you think. Sometimes the long road is required only so that when you return to the beginning, you finally recognize it. So tonight, ask yourself, what is your personal legend? Where are the omens pointing? What crystal shop are you meant to polish? Not forever, but as a bridge. And if fear speaks, smile politely. You've learned a new language. You know how to talk to deserts and winds. If this story resonates, share it with someone who's standing at the edge of their own map, trying to decide whether to step. The universe favors the brave.